After last week's revelation that Juliette's silo might meet the same fate as Solo's, Juliette scrambles to find a suit safe enough to get back to Silo 18. The only trouble is, the firefighter suit she intends on using is submerged underwater, so much of this episode is Juliette figuring out how she's going to retrieve it. And while she is successful in this attempt, what I really want to talk about are those little bits of information we get from Solo. Solo knows a lot about the outside world, which is not normal for a silo dweller. Perhaps it's because he was the head of IT's shadow that he was able to learn these things. He's also in that vault with a super advanced computer. Does he also have a set of those VR goggles like Bernard has in Silo 18? Of particular interest is this schoolroom, where a mysterious set of numbers are written on the chalkboard. I think Solo knows what these numbers are, but doesn't want Juliette to know, which is why he says no one would mind if she erases them. They certainly don't look like numbers 11 or 12-year-old kids would have scribbled all over the chalkboard, so what are they? My guess is that these are dates. Notice how the last 4 digits go up by 1 year per line, but what I don't get is why they all start with the number 55, which I guess technically could be the letters SS. Another interesting piece of information is that all these numbers are crossed off until we hit the year 2031. Perhaps whoever was doing calculations here was trying to figure out the date this catastrophic event happened, which forced everyone into the silos. Solo talks about sitting next to a girl in class named Lapis, but we never get a straight answer why an adult would be sitting next to an 11-year-old. Let me know if I missed something glaringly obvious here, but it almost felt as though Solo may have been put in this class because he has the mind of an 11 or 12-year-old. This would explain his love for the circus, animals, wondering if Juliette was in his imagination, and why he was bad at remembering the 4-digit code to get back into the vault. Now, if that's the case, why would he say he was the head of IT's shadow? It could be that Solo was lying, or maybe this was something Russell told him to make him feel good. The way you'd tell a kid they'll be the next president or something. Solo also mentions how Lapis liked his blue eyes, plural. Something happened that discolored one of them, and it's a touchy subject that he doesn't want to bring up with Juliette. The medical term for different color eyes is heterochromia, which can be the result of genetics or injury, and I'm guessing it's injury here. I really think there's a lot more backstory to Solo, which I hope we'll dive into, including what happened to these 2 dead bodies outside the vault. I'm also curious what Juliette has in mind for the helmet, because I didn't see her come out of the water with anything of this sort. Will she repurpose the one she broke or find something else?